Welcome to the big, beautiful Royal Promenade on the Harmony of the Seas. Hey everyone, I'm Patrick from Oakland Travel. This was May of 2022, and we are back on board the ship from Basseterre, St. Kitts and Nevis. It's about 12:30ish, 1 o'clock in the afternoon right here. And we did a short excursion that morning where we went off the ship, did a tour of the island by train. And so got back just in time to hit up the Windjammer for some lunch, which is kind of sort of what we're doing right here. We're very slowly making our way from the front of the ship where our stateroom was on deck 6 towards the back of the ship where the Windjammer is at the back, right? So, one of the beauties of the Royal Promenade on deck 5 is it runs all the way the length of the ship. And so we just kind of casually making our way back here before we head up the elevators to get something to eat. See the robotic bar there. Interestingly, the Utopia of the Seas is coming out in 2024. And when Utopia comes out, it'll be the last, I believe, it will be the last in the Oasis class of ship. And the bionic bar is not there. It is not listed in the features on the Utopia of the Seas. So unless something changes, the Utopia will be the only... Well, not the only. It'll be another of the Oasis class ships that does not have the bionic bar. So, because the first few in the class did not, and they added it, and now with the Utopia, they seem to be moving in a different direction. So, kind of an interesting little footnote there. We are headed towards the back of the ship right now because my wife wanted to do the Zipline. And it was one of those things we had talked about since the beginning of the cruise, and she wanted to try to find a really good time and during the cruise to go do the zip line. And this felt like a really good opportunity because at this point it's kind of about mid-afternoon. There's still, probably about an hour and a half or so before all on board in St. Kitts. A lot of the passengers are still off the ship, and the ones that are back on the ship, it's kind of mid-afternoon, so everybody's, you know what I mean? There's not a lot of people out and about on the ship. So up here in the area where the zip line is, this is kind of the perfect time to do it because, it's not many people. And so that's what we're getting ready to do here is she wants to do the zip line. The last time she had done it was on Oasis of the Seas in 2017. And I mean, it's roughly the same, same distance, kind of same idea, cuts across roughly the same area of an Oasis class ship. But, it's enjoyable. It doesn't really do much for me. And since I am the sort of designated photographer, if you will, then I get to record the action and include it in the vlog series. That's her getting suited up there with the harness that they put on you and so forth. Royal Caribbean, takes safety very seriously. So they make sure that you're all good to go with the harness and everything and get you strapped in on the zip line, and then you come across and you can just sit there and run it as many times as you want. It is only open on a certain schedule though, so if you are planning on doing the zip line, you need to check with the Royal Caribbean app just to make sure that you know the times of when it's open.